Hi viewers, welcome to Elegant Fashion Tutorial. In today's video, we'll be making a simple top. This is a simple top that you can achieve within the space of 20 minutes or 10 minutes thereabout. And the measurement, you don't need much measurement because it will be a free top. But it will have something like a band at the downside of the top. Now my bust measurement is 38, which is the large area of the top. I'll be making use of that 38 inches. Now don't forget to subscribe to my channel, click on the bell icon to be notified anytime I publish another video. Page at Elegant Styles and Tutorial for your different styles. I'll put the link on the description box. You will see different styles of your choice, both English, Ankara, children as well. Okay, let's get to work. It's very simple and fast. It is the material we are using for this tutorial, and the length of the top will be 22 inches. Remember, I told us it will have a band at the downside. Now I folded the material into 4. It's on fold because I want to cut both of them, both the front and the back together. Now this side, I'll be using it for the upper side, while this side will be downside. Now the shoulder I'm using is 16 inches divided into 2 will give us 8 plus ½ inch, making it 8.5 inches. Now the armhole will be 9 inches. This is 9 inches. While I'll be using the downside as the waistline. Now the bust divided, because the bust is the bigger side, it will not go down to the hip. So I want the top to stop at the waistline. So I'll be making use of the bust measurement because it will be a free top. So the bust measurement I'm using is 38. Divided into 2 will give us 9.5 inches. 9.5 inches. Then I'll be adding 7 inches. I'll be adding 7 inches to it because it will have a small plinth on the downside. If you want, you can make it 8 inches. If you want, you can make it, okay, let's make it 8 inches because it will have a plinth, and that plinth will be, after plinting it, it will be plinted with the band at the waistline. The waistline is 35 inches divided into 4 will give us 8.5 inches. Then I'll put 8 inches here. So this is the shoulder that is 8.5 inches here. Now I curve the armhole sides, curve it. Now the next thing is to put the shoulder slants here. Now the neck, I'll be making it 3.5. This 3.5 here. to be the same both front and back, or if you want, you can make the front lower. The front maybe 6.5 inches. You can make it lower as you want. This is 6.5 inches here, and the back side I want to make it 3 inches. Then I'll first of all open it from the downside. Okay, I've opened it. Then this is the front side. Why this is the back side? If you want, you can make it lower depending on how you want it. This is 1 inch for shoulder slants. Okay. Remember what we have here. Total will be having 22 inches. But what we have here is 18.5 inch. So it's remaining the half inches for the joining of the band with the top. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 inches is remaining for the band. Now this for the sleeve. This for the sleeve. The length is 20 inches, while the width is 11 inches. So as well, I'll be folding it into 2. That's I'm cutting the both at the same time. Now this is 10 inches. So I'm okay with the length because it will still have a plinth and a small band. So this is okay for the length. What I will be doing is I'll remove 3 inches here. Then at the top here I measure 4 inches here. This is 4 inches. Then from the 4 inches here, I'll be removing 1 inch. Then I'll join it to this point. Then I'll open it at the downside. So this is what we have here. Then I put a notch at the edge. We are done with this. Okay, the next thing is the band. I'll be using this for the band. The length of this is 58 inches, while the width is 9.5 inches. I want it at the end of the day, at the end of the sewing, you have small, something like a belt by the side like this. It will have, so this is okay. That at the end, after joining, it will have something of this nature. So this one is okay. All right. We are done with the cutting. You can see it's very simple. The next thing I will do now, this is the back, while this is the front. The front is lower. So the next thing I will do now is to turn the neckline. First thing, to turn both of them. We have already turned the neckline with a bias. Now the next thing I'll be doing is to join the two sides. I will join the two sides with half inch. Now I want to start by joining one side because I'm going to pleat it. So now I want to make it a neat joining. I've already joined only one edge. You can see this. I use the front to join it. Now I'll be turning it over. I use half inch here to sew it. Then I'll be turning it over like this. Then at this edge, I will run it down again with half inch rather, to make it a neat sewing. This is it. You can see the back. This is the back, while this is the front. Now the next thing I'll do is to pleat the downside of it. Okay, we have pleated this. You can see how it is. Then this is the band. I've already joined the edge. This is the place that will be joined with the top. This is this side. While this side is the extra. So the next thing we'll do now is I'll be pleating this. I'll use this to cover up this. That this is the band for the downside. So I will sew it round and cover it to this place that is open. Then after the band, the next thing I will do is to join the sleeve. Before I join the sleeve, I will be joining the shoulder first. I have to join the shoulder first. After joining it, then I will attach, I'll close up the sleeve, then attach it. I'll be attaching it to the sleeve as well. We are done with this. This is the band. You can see it. Okay. The next thing is to insert the sleeve. Now the sleeve, I have to pleat it as well. I'll be pleating it with a plain black material down here. After I paint it with the material, then I have to close it up. I close it up, then join it. Okay, the round sleeve I'm making use of is 15 inches. So I'll be cutting a piece of this. I'll be making it into two. Then I'll divide it into two because I want to use it for the band, the sleeve band as well. Okay, we are done with this. I will use this to, after painting it, I will use it. I have to fold it in two places to hold it. All right, guys, this is what we are able to achieve. You can see it has a band with a belt. You can tie it. This is very, very lovely and beautiful. You can see it. Okay, friends, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click on the bell icon to be notified anytime I publish another video. Keep watching Elegant Fashion Tutorial. Bye.